Hello, CubFansHan. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Big Roy Awesome. I am the king of Marvel Strike Force Arena. And you have the great misfortune to be in my Dragon Champions Arena shard. So you're going down. Welcome to the Awesome. I am Big Roy and this is Dragon Champions. I've been playing it for a little while now, testing it out. Been having tons of fun so far. So, of course, Arena is my favorite mode in Marvel Strike Force. So I'm going to see if it will be the same way with Dragon Champions. There are a few issues with it I've noticed so far. One big thing is you can't set a defense, so whatever last team you use on offense is your defense. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but I know that's how it was in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So I don't know, maybe I'll put a suggestion in their Discord server and maybe see if they can add that in, and where you can set your defense, because some teams are going to be a lot better on offense and not as well on defense. This team I'm using, which is actually a mirror match against him, so I got to give him some props. He's found a pretty good starter team here. But yeah, this team does have some holes on when it's used on defense that can be exploited. So it's probably much better as an offense team. I'm using the same team in all the modes as of right now. It's been working pretty well for me. Since I took the footage of this video a few days ago, I am further up in Arena. I'm up around in the 200s, crack the top hundreds, but that's a huge wall of 40k bots and whales, so gonna be grinding through a few days before I can get through that wall. Another issue with the Arena at this point, at least where I am at my level and what I'm facing, is the fights take too long. It's way too easy to stall you out. A lot of people, the bots especially, run the 2 tanks, 2 healers, and then DPS or whatever. So, I mean, they can't even beat you, but they just stall you out for the 5 minutes. You can't get them down. So that is a weakness of this team. So that's why I'm going to be making some changes as I get some other characters, which I'll go over after this fight. I'm going to look at the team so far and then possible changes I'm working on after that. So they kind of need like a ×4, ×5, because it can still take too long to get some fights down with the 5-minute timer. Another defense this team can struggle against is heavy single target DPS teams. I do have it set up so Rantha can summon her bear first turn and get that taunt up there, because Tromgar's taunt doesn't become first turn taunt until level 54, so that's a huge weakness for him. That does get solved once you do hit that and can upgrade it. So they burst down the bear, and then they can burst down usually the healer, because the AI totally focus fires like your lowest powered person or whatever every time. It's not random at all. So if you can't protect your healer or your squishy DPS, you're in a lot of trouble. And down goes CubFansHan. For your sake, I hope you don't plan on trying to fight for the top of this arena shard, because that will be your worst nightmare. But yeah, anyways, we're going to look at the squad I got so far. We got Tromgar. I did open the 10 premium chest. He was I think I got 80 shards of him, and then I got the little upgrade offer for him. So he is closing in on 7 stars. He's amazing, but he does need his upgrades. His first 3 abilities, pretty much you want to upgrade them as soon as you can. I only have it at 25% now, but it goes off all the time because it can go off when you counterattack, not just when you do a basic attack. So that's what makes it so good. And with the stealth from Kyra, however you pronounce it, he'll be counterattacking a lot and getting a lot of stuns. And then, of course, his taunt. Each level of this is good. Of course, the top level is the best. Make it a first turn taunt. But even making it last the 2 turns, reducing the cooldown, and then even the counterattack. Getting it for the first turn and then getting it for the second turn is huge. Get a lot more damage. It's very good. So that is what I have been putting most of my ability potions into, which are in very short supply. So you really have to be careful about overspending those. Are they potions, scrolls, whatever they are? But yeah, definitely want to max those out as soon as you can. Then the second wind, he gets 2 regen stacks for 2 turns, which gives a lot of health back and removes 2 debuffs at the current level. And then when you max it out, it removes all debuffs and gives him 10% health. So another amazing ability for him. I didn't use that regularly until I got the 2 regen stacks. You're usually better off attacking. That one I'll bring up when I can. And then his leadership ability really isn't that good, because unless you're using a full orc team, it's not really that good. But yeah, let me look at the runes, because that is a thing. I've just used the best ones I've gotten. I haven't gone hardcore on them, trying to min-max on them yet. I was going to wait till it's higher, but I did get the blue one from that event that popped up pretty soon after I started. Of course, we want to get speed in that top right one, so he can taunt faster, attack faster. I just got health, shield, damage here and there. But I will have to min-max those later on, just using the best I got. And you want to get those rune words to get the boosted health as of now, and I got some boosted armor also. But yeah, Tromgar is great. You can get them from achievements too. So if you don't get lucky in a premium, you're still fine. Lyria is my healer in the team. I have boosted her group heal up. It's very good that way. It heals for so much now, and I use her in all the modes I can. She can handle all the healing. These are the runes I got on her. Sure, she definitely needs some upgraded runes as well. I did get the speed on her on there. But yeah, I haven't touched those in a while. Probably should, because she is still pretty squishy. Pretty much want to go for damage on her, because the healing is based off of the damage, which is kind of weird compared to some things, but that's how you do it. We got Rantha for that first turn bear taunt, and she will be the first one to get replaced most likely once Tromgar gets to 54 and he can have that first turn taunt. Best runes for her are probably going to be a mix of health and armor to pass to the bear, and then damage, because she still needs to do damage as well. And she's good in a full orc team. As a leader, usually gets that health steal whenever they attack and stuff like that. But she will be replaced. Kara is amazing. Gives stealth to everyone that isn't a tank, and then gives the tanks counterattack. She is great, and then later on she can get ability block, so that'll be nice. Her chance to ability block on her basic, which would be very nice. She does have synergy with Venomate, which is a lot of the early guides I read said to go for them quickly. I have unlocked Venomate, used them a little bit, but I'm actually deciding to go a different route. I'm going to go with Snorri first, since I have Freezard in my team and they have synergy together. There's the awesome stealth move. The turn meter isn't as needed, so you don't need to pump that up that soon, so you can use those mats on something else. And then she gets the extra invisible damage, as does Venomate. But Venomate and her, there's 2 issues which I'll go over when I look at Venomate. But yeah, no matter what you do, get Kara right away. She's great for Arena and all other modes, especially if you're using Tromgar. Look at her rune words. Mostly going with damage for her. Speed, of course. I'm trying out the crit chance ones I got there, so she can do more damage. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those, or I'll go with more health or damage in the future with her. Still need to test those out some, but I figured I'd try the crit chance ones, see if they make a difference. Then we got Freezard. I got the $2 offer and the $2 upgrade offer for him. He's been amazing, helps carry all the modes you can use him in. He does have the AoE damage and then the 3 target damage, which is great. And then he has that synergy with Snorri. We got speed, and I need to get more damage on him. The health is nice, but you really need him bursting things down because of those timeout teams. Alright, so then we'll look at Venomate real quick. I have been testing him out. There is problems. You can't... He does great, him and Kara, when you have poison on them, but it's hard to consistently get poison on them until you're much higher and have the higher skills. Because like at this point, he doesn't even have a chance. At the level I have it at, he doesn't even have a chance to poison at all. I mean, once you get that maxed out, get an 80% chance, then it might be better. But that's a whole lot of ability mats I don't have to spare right now. Same thing with his AoE. It can put poison on everybody, but you need it at the higher level, and it's a 4-turn cooldown. This skill is pretty good. It can buff someone up. I don't know. It's not hugely great, though. His passive is, though, boost the damage for each stack of poison, him and Kara. So once you can start stacking that poison on there, then you can do some great damage. But a lot of it is single target, and I'm really going for more AoE. I could use Voran to get more poison on there, but that's another character I have to bring up. So instead, I'm going to try out Snorri because he is a little more farmable than Venomate at this point also, plus he has a synergy with Friezard. His basic can get accuracy, that can help with an annoying dodge. It's even more annoying than it is in Marvel Strike Force. Kinley and the other ones, like, they dodge like crazy, so the accuracy will help. And then his massive AoE can also put bleeding on them. That is amazing. And then his ultimate, Berserk Stance, gives himself turn meter, removes debuffs. Then he gets crit chance and speed. Very nice. I've run into some of them. I think it was against bot teams and maybe even some player teams at this point. And he hurts a lot. And then if you can get that AoE damage and get him down quick, you can take over the game very quickly. Then he shares this with Friezard. I don't know how much use I'll get out of that since you want to go on Berserk Stance right away, but we shall see. And then Friezard does have the other synergy where he gives him pretty much death proof, where he can survive a killing blow and then recover health. So that's a very nice synergy. So that's the route I'm going to go. I'm also going to slowly farm Venomate, so then I have him as an option if Snorri doesn't work out too well. Also, with Snorri, you can use him in a Pride team. He works very well in that, so it won't be a wasted thing. One of the reasons I'm going for him, he is more farmable. I've got both of those unlocked already. Plus, you can get him from the Tower Store, whereas Venomate, I only have one I can get to now. I'm not getting Dawn of the Order 712 down anytime soon. And then Tower Store. So when I have extra, I'll be farming that node every day, and when I have extra in Tower, I'll get him. But definitely focusing on Snorri first. And I will let you guys know how that goes. Not sure how many videos I'll do for this game, because there are tons of content creators jumping on it. But we'll see. I mean, very few of them are going to be dominating an arena like I am, so I'll have that niche always like I do in Marvel Strike Force. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.